I want to thank you for tuning in today on Relationship Rehab. We're going to be looking at a very special topic, and it's going to be how to transit from singles to become married. I'd like you to tune in as we continue to look into this topic. Happy viewing.
Are you in a relationship or planning to get into one? And you want to know how to do it right? The syllabus has changed. Singles Checklist by Dr. Amos Fenwa is an eye-opening book that tells you all you need to know before getting hooked. How to identify the right one for you. Do's and don'ts, love languages, and many more. Now you have it!
The period of being single in a human development is designed by God to be a season of laying solid foundation for a greater life. Foundation that will impact your life for an outstanding impact. However, in this generation, everyone seems to be in a hurry to move ahead of events, but you can choose to be different from the conventional, anxious, unhappy, unproductive single around. Being single is not being incomplete or lonely. Stop listening to what the society is singing to your ear, but look into the Word of God. Listen to me. Being single is not a curse. Rather, it is a stage before marriage. It is important for you to do what needs to be done at the stage by preparing yourself. You can maximize the time of your single life. It's a time for you to empower yourself so that when you get to the next level of marriage, you know what to do. I want to be sharing some things to you that will help you to maximize your single status. It's a time of preparation for a good life ahead. It's also a time of acquisition of necessary skills in readiness for a godly home and marital bliss. It's a time to devote more time to worship your Maker, which is your God. It's a time to study the Word of God. It's a time to spend quality time in prayer without any form of distraction and disturbance. It's a time to make money without any form of family interference. It's a time to build and cultivate good habits and characters. Because marriage will actually show some things that are wrong that you have not worked upon. Let's look at something called commandment for singles. Number one, don't marry for money. Don't marry for beauty. Don't marry for status. Don't marry for family background alone. Do the will of God. What do I mean? If I say don't marry for money, we have a load of singles today who want to marry a guy who is successful. And if that's the reason for the marriage, listen to me, you can have money today, you may not have it tomorrow. Don't marry because the person is beautiful. Because the beauty of 20 years is different from the beauty of 40 years. Beauty gradually depreciates as you grow older. Do you know all the curve in right places, when childbearing hits you, something may be changing. So don't marry for money, don't marry for beauty, don't marry for family background. I've seen where two families donated their children together to marry each other. And these are children that are not well brought up. Listen to me. Let God lead you in your relationship. Number two, don't marry Ashley for emotional satisfaction. This can never sustain your marriage. Let me tell you something. There is no single person that can satisfy you emotionally, because we are all human beings with our imperfection. Don't marry a person that has no vision, even though he has television. I used to say humorously to the single, because when television spoils, vision will bring another one. When the man has a vision, you have a reason to follow him. He's going somewhere. So if you marry someone that have no vision for their life, I'm telling you, two of you will end up nowhere. Number three, don't build foundation of your marriage on someone's opinion, but on the voice and the Word of God. I've seen a lot of people building their foundation of their marriage on someone's opinion. You know, a lot of ladies, when they want to get married to somebody, they want their friend to approve the person. Oh, is that the guy you are dating? My God, this guy is not handsome. This guy is too short. This guy doesn't know how to talk. This guy doesn't know how to dress. Listen to me, girl. Listen to me, guys. Do you know that God is bringing that person to your life for you to fix the area that is wrong? Never marry based on somebody's voice or opinion. Let's take a short break. I'll be right back.
Enjoying your marriage is key for a blissful home and marital success. In order to make this work, How to Enjoy Your Marriage and Not Endure It by Dr. Amos Fenwa is a book that opens you to possibilities of marital bliss. Find out how to understand your spouse, intimacy in marriage, expectations from your spouse, and lots more. This book will teach you how to love each other deeply because love covers a multitude of sin. To purchase a copy, visit www.amosfenwaministry.org or call the numbers on your screen.
Welcome back. We are still talking today about how to move from being singles to being married. Another one is don't get involved in his premarital sex. It can lead to unwanted pregnancy. It can even lead to so many things, mistrust in the relationship. When you engage in premarital sex, it can invoke lust between partners, and it can even cause distortion on identity of the firstborn in case pregnancy occurs. The man may deny the paternity of the child because there is no legal backing or relationship. The woman also may donate an illegitimate child to you deceitfully. We have seen where ladies will sleep with somebody else and give it to another person. I've seen this happening over and over again. I want to encourage you to endeavor to marry someone that two of you can add values to each other, because marriage is like a partnership. God will bring one and be together, A and B together, for them to help each other. Some of the questions you need to answer before you say I do is what we are looking at now. One, is your partner truly saved or converted? Are you in the same religion? That's what I mean. If you're a Muslim and you want to marry a Christian, are you sure you can go together in the same journey? And if you're a Christian, do you want to marry a Muslim? Are you going to work it out? Number two, is a person God-fearing? Is he committed to things of God? Whether he's a Muslim or a Christian, you need to look at it. Are both of you compatible? Is there anything that is drawing two of you together? Is there anything we can see that we can feel that two of you are compatible? Can you love each other for life? Are you sure you have an approval of the divine power over your life? Do you have vision and purpose for your life? Can you probably introduce each other in the public? Can you say, this is my wife, this is my husband? Because these are questions you need to answer. Are you ready to accept each other with both strengths and weaknesses? Because every couple I've ever met, there is a strength and there is weaknesses. There is strength, there is weaknesses. Are you friends? Because if you marry because of marriage, there is a time that you need to marry. Will go apart, but when two friends are together, they quarrel and they settle. Do you often talk together? How's your communication? Very important. Is your genotype compatible? I've witnessed a lot of this in my years as a marriage counselor, because I've seen where AS and AS married each other and they have produced SS children that are giving a lot of problem today. Do you both know your HIV status? Very important. Do you both have sources of income that can cover your expenses? Romance without finance is dangerous. Every romance must be financed. And when there is no income, there is no way you can go by it. What do your parents think about your partners and your relationship? Very important. Have you introduced your partner to your parents? Who is in control of this relationship? Is he a man or a woman? That's all we can take today on this relationship rehab. If you need counseling, you want to send me an email. There's an email display on the screen right now. Thank you for your time. See you again next week.
Are you in a relationship or planning to get into one? And you want to know how to do it right? The syllabus has changed. Singles Checklist by Dr. Amos Fenwa is an eye-opening book that tells you all you need to know before getting hooked. How to identify the right one for you. Do's and don'ts, love languages, and many more. Now you have it! A checklist for the perfect guy or girl. To purchase a copy of Singles Checklist, visit www.amosfenwaministry.org.